The entire entertainment world is in complete shock after what unfolded during a recent taping of Stephen Colbert's show, where Prince Harry dramatically stormed off the set following a highly uncomfortable and embarrassing on-air argument. Who tuned in expecting the usual lighthearted banter between the Duke of Sussex and the sharp-witted host were left stunned as the interview quickly spiraled into something no one could have predicted. From the beginning, Harry seemed slightly uneasy, possibly anticipating Colbert's notorious humor and probing questions. Initially, Colbert playfully teased Harry about his upcoming book and his recent Netflix projects, prompting chuckles from the studio audience. But the mood changed when Colbert shifted the conversation towards Harry's decision to leave the royal family. With a smirk, Colbert asked, "So Harry, when exactly did you realize you preferred California's sun over Buckingham Palace walls?" The audience laughed, but Harry's smile faded, replaced by a look of discomfort as the host prodded deeper into his reasons for stepping back from royal duties. A topic Harry has always treated with caution. Harry attempted to answer with diplomacy, stating that he and Meghan made their decision for the well-being of their family and mental health. However, Colbert, sensing an opportunity for humor, interrupted with another biting quip. "Was it the tabloids or the palace tea schedule that made you run first?" The joke drew laughs from the crowd but hit a nerve with Harry, whose expression darkened. He responded curtly, "It's far more complex than you'd ever understand, Stephen." Rather than easing the tension, Colbert smirked and continued, "Oh, come on now, Harry. You wrote a whole book about it. Surely it's simple enough for us commoners to grasp." The air in the studio turned heavy, the friendly atmosphere vanished, as Prince Harry visibly clenched his jaw. For a moment, he stared at Colbert in silence, and even the audience seemed unsure whether to laugh or stay quiet. The tension grew so thick that the band fell silent, and Colbert, trying to save face, shrugged and sipped from his coffee mug. But the damage was done. Prince Harry leaned forward, his voice low but firm, warning Colbert not to reduce his personal struggles into late-night punchlines. Colbert, not backing down, countered that when you publish personal memoirs and sell documentary rights, you open yourself to public jokes. Harry snapped back, accusing Colbert of being no better than the British press he claims to despise. The crowd gasped at the harsh exchange, realizing this was no longer playful banter. Colbert, clearly annoyed by the jab, sarcastically remarked, "Oh, please, Harry, you came here to promote yourself, right? Or did Netflix send you for damage control?" Harry's face reddened. He shook his head in disbelief. At this point, even the show's crew could sense the spiraling situation. Cameramen glanced nervously at producers, unsure whether to cut the feed or let the uncomfortable moment play out. The tension had reached its peak, and yet neither man was willing to relent. Trying to steer the ship back to safety, Colbert awkwardly asked about Harry's charity work and his upcoming projects, but Harry refused to change the subject. He accused Colbert directly, saying that people like him thrive on turning genuine pain into TV moments just to keep their ratings afloat. Colbert fired back, claiming that Harry had cashed in on his suffering long before any talk show joke. The audience, now visibly uneasy, fell silent. Harry stood up from his seat, microphone still on, and addressed the audience, saying, "This is exactly why I left. No respect. No understanding. Only entertainment at someone else's expense." Colbert, desperate to maintain control, made a final joke about Harry needing another book deal after this. But Harry wasn't having it. With a cold glare, he unhooked his microphone and dropped it on the chair, signaling the end of his participation. Producers scrambled to cut to a commercial, but it was too late. The live taping captured every painful moment, and phones in the audience recorded Harry storming off stage. Backstage sources revealed that Harry, once off camera, continued venting about being set up for humiliation and vowed never to return to American late night. TV Colbert was reportedly furious backstage as well, shouting at his producers for not warning him about Harry's sensitivity and blaming them for the interview disaster. Meanwhile, crew members stood in shocked silence, knowing they had just witnessed one of the most controversial moments in the show's history. Security and PR personnel tried calming Harry down, but he demanded immediate exit from the studio, refusing even a private apology from Colbert. Within minutes, social media exploded. Clips of the heated exchange flooded Twitter, TikTok, Instagram with hashtags like #HarryVsColbert and #RoyalMeltdown topping trends worldwide. Some viewers defended Harry, claiming Colbert went too far by mocking deeply personal choices. Others criticized Harry, accusing him of being unable to handle legitimate questions after making his private life public through interviews, books, and films. News outlets released instant analysis pieces, while commentators debated who was truly at fault. Royal watchers argued that Harry had every right to be upset given the media scrutiny he's endured, while late-night fans insisted Colbert was just doing his job as a provocateur. The debate reached fever pitch by morning, with talk shows, podcasts, and YouTube channels dissecting every moment of the explosive encounter. Behind the scenes. Both camps went into full crisis mode. Representatives for Prince Harry released a short, firm statement saying he was deeply disappointed by the disrespectful treatment received during the appearance, and suggested Colbert's team had violated agreed boundaries about what could be discussed. Colbert's camp fired back, saying no such restrictions were in place and that Harry had been informed of the show's satirical nature. Legal teams reportedly began reviewing the footage to assess possible contractual violations. Insiders revealed that Harry had nearly canceled the appearance days earlier due to fears of ambush journalism, but was convinced to go ahead for the sake of promoting his charity work. Now it seemed those fears had come true, and the consequences could be career-shaping for both sides. The incident sparked wider discussions about the boundaries of celebrity interviews, especially for figures like Prince Harry, who straddle the line between royalty and celebrity. Critics questioned whether Colbert had crossed an ethical line by turning serious personal topics into late-night jokes. Others argued that Harry, by choosing to share his story so publicly through books and documentaries, had opened the door for public satire. Public opinion remained sharply divided. While some called for Colbert to apologize, others mocked Harry for being too sensitive to survive the harsh world of American media. Late-night competitors even weighed in, with some hosts slyly referencing the drama during their own monologues, ensuring that the fallout from this clash would dominate the entertainment news cycle for days, if not weeks. Meanwhile, Buckingham Palace remained silent, refusing to comment on the spectacle, while British tabloids gleefully splashed the story. Across their front pages, royal experts speculated that this public breakdown could harm Harry's carefully crafted image as a relatable, grounded figure. Some sources close to the royal family suggested that this latest controversy only confirmed fears within the palace, that Harry's media ventures were spiraling out of control. Across the Atlantic, Hollywood insiders worried that the incident might sour Harry's prospects for future projects in the entertainment industry. Studio executives reportedly expressed concern that Harry's volatile reaction made him a risky figure for future collaborations, potentially threatening deals already in negotiation for streaming platforms and media partnerships. As the dust begins to settle, one thing is clear: the confrontation between Prince Harry and Stephen Colbert has rewritten rules of royal media appearances. Whether this incident will permanently damage Harry's reputation or simply become another viral footnote in his tumultuous journey remains to be seen. Some PR experts suggest that Harry could recover with a carefully managed interview clarifying his side, while others believe the damage to his calm, composed public image may take longer to heal. For Colbert, the fallout could mean tighter restrictions on how far he can push controversial guests in the future. Regardless, the clip of Prince Harry storming off the stage has cemented itself in late-night television history, a moment that will be replayed, analyzed, and debated by fans and critics alike for years to come.